My name is Nicole Johnson. I am 19 years old and I'm founder and creative director of Javanna Productions. Javanna Productions is a nonprofit production company that raises funds and awareness for prevalent social issues, both domestic and international. And every year we present an effort entitled M.O.V.E, which stands for Motivation, Opportunity, Vision, Entertainment. And in this effort, members of the organization are encouraged to learn about a social issue. So every year during Autism Awareness Month, which is April, we stop whatever we're doing. We stop whatever M.O.V.E effort that we're doing and we dedicate our entire month to autism awareness. So we host events, classes, workshops, and one huge show, which is our annual M.O.V.E for Autism show. I Am My Brother's Keeper is the theme for our M.O.V.E for Autism shows. And it's always been the theme because of my relationship with my brother and also because of my growth in the church. Back home, I was really invested in the church. We had this program called the I Am My Brother's Keeper program. And in that program, you were paired with someone else in the church. After I was baptized, I was given two like sisters keepers, and I really enjoyed that relationship. It was just a great environment. And so that resonated with me. And I took it back to, my relationship with Grant. And then when I moved to New York, it was still with me. And that's why I Am My Brother's Keeper is the theme for M.O.V.E for Autism. Grant is 12 years old. When I was 15, I moved away to New York to attend the Professional Performing Arts High School. And what ended up happening was I had to leave the family back at home because we couldn't move Grant out of his environment because we had just found out that he was diagnosed with autism, and it just wouldn't have been a good move for the whole entire family. So I ended up moving. But in that time, I realized that I could have done a lot for Grant, because when I would go home, we would realize that he would start speaking more and he would be a lot more responsive. And I realized that, I could have been a really great asset to his development. And so in that time frame, around 2009, I decided that I had to do something to give back to my brother in some way. So I decided to put on M.O.V.E for Autism on the PPAS stage. And it was one of the best nights ever. Grant wasn't there, but it was to raise funds and awareness for autism organizations like Autism Speaks and Quality Services for the Autism Community, which is QSAC. So this will be maybe the first time in 3 years that I will be choreographing a full-length show for my brother, inspired by my brother. And what we want to call attention to is the abilities of the autism community, instead of looking at the disabilities and what they can't do. We want to showcase that they are wonderful people and can bring so much to the table. And with Grant can name almost maybe 200 different animals and the species that link to them. He studies animals so intently. I've been inspired by what he loves, and so now it is transpired into this huge dance piece. It's about a 45-minute piece, a multimedia piece where we use different art forms, including music, video, and movement, to tell the story of Grant's safari. So each of the dancers is assigned a specific animal. We have flamingos, we have wolves, we have cranes, we have panthers and cheetahs. We pretty much have every animal that Grant really loves. It's a combination of hip-hop and contemporary movement. And all of the music is composed by Drez. I mean, his music is exactly the soundtrack of these animals, in my opinion. And I think that's why it's been a perfect relationship between the music, the video, the animals, and the dancers. So it's a very interdisciplinary show that you're going to see tonight. The benefiting nonprofits of tonight's show are Quality Services for the Autism Community, which is QSAC, and Autism Speaks. Both of these organizations are doing some wonderful work for the autism community. Autism Speaks is definitely #1 in the research department of finding out what autism is and what we can do to help these individuals. And then QSAC is providing some amazing services for the autism community. So I have confidence in both of these organizations, and I pray that we can raise funds for them to help them to achieve their missions, because they deserve all of the support. These nonprofits need our help. And what better way for artists to just contribute to their communities by, putting on a show and raising funds for a nonprofit that's doing something for the society. And that's definitely my role as an artist.